Yeah, I've failed this one way too many times. So we're gonna die. Betting on something different out of the bad. Yeah, definitely out of a bad situation. Definitely out of a bad situation. What's that? Thank you, Jeep Addict. Then I changed my vote. Let's see. Oh, let me do that. I'll turn those on just in case. Sleep deprived, yeah, I get that. Off schedule this morning. Yeah, I saw a notification on my phone when I woke up this morning. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, it was by mistake. Wait, how does that work? Yeah, too late. Sorry. SD70. I don't know what this one is. It's an S. No, I think this is an AC4400. Hang on. No, ES44C4. Promising to come back for us. Oh, part to come. Gotcha. That gotcha. Being punished for missing too many streams. Alright, I got 4 up front. Train's so long, there's a loading screen to get to the back. And I got 3 in the rear. I don't know if there's 1 in the middle or 2 in the middle or not. Alright, we already should be cut up to... Most of this stuff doesn't work. Oh, we're set to freight lead already, okay. Using screens for me, yeah. It's not perfect. It stares blankly to the southwest. Up your sound thing is on streams. People kept spamming them. A couple of them I did. Some of them I just felt like that they should be, I don't know. I felt like they were just too low. Comparing, you know, it's kind of comparing around the board. All right, I think I'm all set. Emotional damage. Thanks, Jang, for the 75 bits. This one takes a minute to keep going. I've just been ticked over to weekend mode, which it's been a rough week. Yeah. Put up a fence and control the DPU independently? I don't think so. I don't know what that means. Oh, we're about to send it, because I keep failing this one. Because Reese Cup's not good with dynamic braking. This is about to be a fail. Just wait. Finally got a second monitor. Oh, nice, Jeep Addict. Yeah, once you start adding additional monitors, you'll never go back. Yes. Yeah, so Jason, this one involves a lot of dynamic braking, and I just can't get dynamic braking down very well. So, dynamics early, faster you're going, the less, yeah, the less they'll work. I can't remember where the hill crests. And what is it? Is it between 15 and 20 miles an hour that they're the most effective? You're failing your on-the-job training. Please listen to engineer Jason S. I think that's what the game told me once. It was between 15 and 20 is where they're the most effective, pretty much. Alright, well, I'm going to try and stay that speed, even though I haven't crested the hill yet. We're probably going to fail this again. This is a long train. I feel like playing set some automatic if you need it. You 6-pound reduction, bail off the engines, then bump that to a 10-pound. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Not that I know what that means. I don't know that that shows it in poundage on here. Brights on? Yep, the brights are on. Alright, so I've got dynamic in setup right now. Take equalizing reservoir. Wait, how do I do that? I don't think I can adjust that manually. Oh, I might have come off the throttle too soon. Automatic to minimum. Let me finish cresting here. I'm completely bailed off. Set automatic brakes. You cut out your dynamic brakes. Oh, they don't work at the same time? Who knew so much the science was needed to be a locomotive, right? Alright, I'm maintaining 15 right now. That's because most of the train hasn't come over the hill yet. So the rear's still kind of holding me at speed. What are automatic brakes? So what I've learned, Jang, is you have independent, which is just the brakes on the locomotives. You have automatic brakes, which is every single car on the train. Yeah, this handle's the automatic. So that's every car on the train. This one is independent, which is just the locomotive brakes. And then dynamic braking is engine braking. So I'm going to give it a little bit of dynamic right now. Speed's still picking up. I'm going to give it a little bit more. It takes 2 hands IRL. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I've got the cab light. I don't know how to turn the other one on with a button. Alright, maintaining 16. 47% dynamic brake. I don't know why it revs up. I'm not sure exactly how the dynamic brake works. I was told it was basically engine braking. I could be wrong. Oh, picking up speed again. A little bit more dynamic. A little bit more. I don't know. I think it's the engines. Turns the electric motors into generators. Okay. Big fans to cool the brake grid. Gotcha. Converts the kinetic energy into heat. So that's why the fans are ramping up. Okay. Right? You guys are all so much smarter than me. Strap a couple JATO units on the roof. Be going pretty fast, right? I guess technically. Uh-oh, I'm climbing speed. 3%, yep. We'll give it some automatic brake. Diesel turns generator traction motors. Dynamic turns traction motors into generators. Engines turn that energy into electricity. Oh, they cut out completely? Oh, that's what the zero is. So do I need to just turn them off at this point? Or do I just need to ride the automatic brake like I'm doing? I'm trying to see if there's locomotives in the middle of this one. I can't remember. I don't think there are. £21 reduction, far more than the... Sorry. Bail off. Alright, I'm bailed off. Okay. So dynamic starts coming back. I can lay off the automatic. Yeah, there's no locos in the middle of this one. Start laying off the automatic. And the dynamic a little bit. It's a train so long it had to load. At this point of the grade, it'd be better to come to a stop before kicking off the automatics. Okay. But you said this takes two hands in real life. It's taking me two hands on the computer. See, this isn't good. Alert for food. Yes, get food. Get food, Jane. Thanks for coming by, dude. Alright, what do I do now, Jason? I'm 100%. I'm full service automatic. And I'm 100% dynamic. Takes time, more importantly, air to release cars if you made 21. Kick that off, you have to go deeper IRL to have very effective braking. Bail off. Okay, I keep forgetting the bail off. See, the game doesn't teach you any of this stuff. But yes, get some good food, Jang. I'm gonna eat here shortly myself, and then go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. Yeah, the game does not teach you any of this at all. So do I want to stay in full service automatic right now? Or do I want to start releasing a little bit of the dynamic? Stay in it till you stop. Oh, really? Okay. So just come to a complete stop. Take the brakes off and pretty much a runaway at this point. Oh, okay. Only option left is emergency. Set independent to 100%? Okay. Alright, independent 100%. Alright, I'm max on the dynamic. Release the automatic slowly or just full on release it? Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright. Automatics are out. Pull it back as long as you can with the independent. And then let the dynamics take over. Okay, so just leave it set where I'm 100% on both for right now. So 100%, 8, full application. Both numbers to be 90 if possible. No, there's not a time limit on it now. So come off the independent. Whoops. Oh, I think I'm going too fast again. I think I messed up. I think I messed up. Oh, we got a runaway train. The minimum reduction. Oh, shit. Well, 10 pounds you're gonna need. Runaway train, never going back. See, I'm trying to figure out the poundage. I'm not 100% sure. Whoops. Yeah, we're about to die. Bailing off isn't doing anything. Do I need to just go to emergency now? This train getting jiggy. It is getting jiggy with it. Let's see if we get it slowed down. They're both at zeros. Okay. But no, there's no time limits on them. Emergency, emergency, emergency. Just keep bailing off. And like before, just come to a stop. If I can get to that point. The brake. Once the BC rises, the dynamics will cut out. I don't think I could cut it as an engineer, guys. But this time, don't let it push you so far. So, okay, let me keep that. Before coming off the independent, the dynamics are much stronger. The key is to keep your air back. But okay. Okay. Bet an engineer would get fired for that, wouldn't they? Alright, so we're full independent. There's so much engineering involved in train engineering, right? Full independent, let off the automatics. Eventually it's going to start rolling on its own. Big time fired, he says. He says big time fired. Well, this isn't as steep of a grade. Is it going to start pushing me? Oh, wait, no, I need to full app. Yeah, I'm off the automatic, okay. Brake pipe, that's the pressure on the line going through the train. Okay. This would take me several times to learn this process, and a hell of a lot of practice. Because this is a lot to take in just to drive a train down a hill. Air dryers, okay. That's why I stuck with commuter electrics. Press button, go whir, right? That's why there's so many weeks of... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Brake cylinder. How much pressure is in the brake cylinders on the engines? Okay. I need to find some good in-depth tutorials on this. Because the game teaches you none of this. It's like, here you go. You know what I mean? Start letting off the independent a little bit. Where's main reservoir? How much air in the engine is available to push the other systems? Okay. YouTube, how to be a train engineer. All right, so it's pushing me now. Be nice to see the pressure on the rear. Yeah. Unless that's ER. Rear 89. It says rear is 89. How train? So do I need to completely let off the independent now and then bail off so that the dynamics take over now? I probably just did it wrong again. So pressure on the rear comes up to, oh wait, 6. I'm just gonna hold the bail off, right? I'm not increasing speed as fast. Now those numbers there, I don't know if they're accurate. Okay, shouldn't need to. Still increasing speed though. Automatic, give it some automatic. That was probably too late. Rear is the brake pipe. Oh, at the rear of the train. Okay. Oh, that number actually is changing. So. Wait, too much automatic brake? Is what you're saying? Let's get her stopped again. I'm confused. Should I be using the automatic brake at all? I think that's where I'm getting lost. I think I'm confused on the reduction. How do I do the reduction? I don't know which. right, one day. One day I might just do that. All automatic brake handle movements reduce the equalizing reservoir brake pipe. So that's what controls. So the automatic brake is what you mean. So 10% means coming off the automatic brake then. Or applying automatic brake. Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. 10-pound reduction is an application of the automatic brake from 90 to 80 psi. I wonder how much automatic in the game standard, because it goes from, you have minimum application and then the 31%. So is that, I can't do, like when I go minimum application, And then it goes immediately to 29%. Why am I still sitting still? I should be moving. Application to be a 6-pound reduction. Yeah, unless maybe I can do it with the handle. Nope. Goes from minimum to 26 is the best you can do. Even with the handle. Oops. This terrible train handling, right? Would make a good stream. Real life experience, locomotive engineer training. Alright, here, now we're moving. Exactly, Donnie. Quick return, drop by, I will say, hope you're having a amazing... Yeah, thank you, Aunt. Thank you, I hope you're having a great evening or morning. I'm just going to let the dynamic hold it for right now. And once I get up to what, say 15 miles an hour, give it minimum application on the 1 a.m. Still haven't made my bed. Well, just let it creep. I probably won't get to finish this tonight, because it is getting kind of late. Dude, Jaden coming in 47 months. Oh my gosh. What the heck, dude? Jaden, what is up, my man? How are you, my friend? 47 months. Minimum application to start, then whatever you have next. Remember, bail off anytime your brake pipe is reducing in pressure. Okay. That's true, Jason. That's true. We've been on many Discord calls together. It's going well, Jaden. It's going well. Equals brake setting. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to let it creep to about 15 miles an hour. And then I'm going to give it the minimum on the automatics. Yeah, I mean, I've RP'd with Jason plenty of times on stream. Didn't we play Wreckfest a couple times, Jason, together? I'm pretty sure we've played Wreckfest. Yeah, back when it was LCRP. I thought so, yeah. I've played Wreckfest with so many people from... that I can't remember. So we're just letting it creep right now. God, 47 months, Jaden. What the heck, dude? That's almost 2 years. We're coming up on 2 years. 4 years. Sorry. Have I really been streaming on Twitch for 4 years? There you go, Jason. There you go. Hey, I'm a pretty good cop. I'm a pretty good RP cop. I wouldn't make a good real life cop. But... God, I've been on Twitch for 4 years. That's right. This month is my 4-year. Holy crap. 47 months, and it means no break from streaming now. I completely forgot. This month is my 4-year. Or next month. Next month is my 4-year Twitch affiliate anniversary. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to do a special stream at some point next month. Dang. That's crazy, Jaden. And I just keep getting older and grouchier. I just keep getting older and grouchier. We did earlier. Chodley Joker. We did earlier. Oh, I definitely need more training. I forget most of what I'm told. I really am looking a little more. Go on, Pat. So what's a retainer valve? What does that mean? A valve that, okay. Dang it, Donnie. The man's got jokes. The man has jokes. I see. I see. Working on the dad jokes games. There you go. All right, so we'll give it a couple more miles an hour here, and I'll hit the minimum on the automatic. Retainer valve on each car will keep a certain amount of air in the brake cylinder on that car in particular, so the engineer can release the automatic. Brakes on the car will stay set. Okay. Certain territories require a certain percentage of cars to have the retainer valves to set a certain pressure. Gotcha. I think I just broke something. The horn just stuck. That's another glitch in this game. It happens occasionally. But it sounds like it's fading off. I should have bailed off sooner. Shoot. Issue the brake shoes applied to the wheel constantly makes for some really hot wheels. Yeah. Oh no, I might have saved it. I might have saved it. I did. I saved it. I still should have bailed off sooner. Should I let off? Oh, bail off before using the automatic. Okay. So I'm reducing in speed. Do I need to let off automatic completely now? Hold it until the BP starts dropping. Okay. Since I'm reducing, right? Let off the automatic. Let the dynamics hold it. Oh, so I can, whoops, not independent. So I can stay in minimum and let all, okay, adjust the dynamics. Okay. I don't think I could do this in real life. This is stressful. Takes time to release or set the automatic brakes. Dynamics are pretty quick, except for adjustment. Dynamics can be used. You can also go into power and pull against the dynamic brakes. I don't think this game will let you go into power while using dynamic. Nope, it won't. Braking the cars with the shoes aren't applied. What's the difference between various brakes and how they work? Not while using, while you, gotcha, stretch brake. Okay, gotcha. So here's a weird question for you, and it may not be like this in real life. So, according to the game, this stretch is a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. Clearly, I'm not going to be able to maintain 30 to 35 miles an hour. So why would whoever governs the rail, why would they set it at a 35-mile-an-hour speed? And do people complain when I'm going half the speed limit? Shoes are still applied on the cars with the retainer valve. That's why they're used so rarely, because they get hot. Gotcha. Max safe speed. Who cares if they say because the train won't keep doesn't mean that no train can do it. Gotcha. Why does it sound like the horn is coming back? It is. It's coming back. That's why I say don't pay for this game. It's glitched. Stuck horn valve happens IRL. Oh, does it? Really? Right, Tawny. Get in there and beat it with a knuckle pen. Well, what happens if it's on the top of the train, though? Or is the valve somewhere else? Yep, that's kind of a dad joke. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Because the horn runs off the same air as the rest of the train, right? Or everything that's air runs on the same, like even the windshield wipers run off that too, right? Horn runs off main reservoir. Oh, so the okay. Gotcha. Special line off the system. Wow. Oh, I hear the horn. I didn't even touch the horn. Wipers also run off main reservoir. Okay. I didn't even touch the horn this time. And look, it's coming back. It's back again. Alright, I think I may be starting to get the hang of this, Jason. A grade like this, not a bad idea to just take it slow and keep things under control. Right. Transit buses have pneumatic wipers. They're annoying. They are annoying, yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Yep, yep. So IRL Cajon Pass is kind of a... Oh, no, it's fine. A game like this, I meant to change that, because a game like this I don't mind, because I don't know what I'm doing. That's mainly for the GTA stuff. I still find it funny how, like, Union Pacific is mainly West Coast. Norfolk Southern and CSX are East Coast Midwest. And BNSF is mainly West Coast, but has one or two lines that go all the way to Atlanta. BNSF just has a weird coverage map to me. The horn's back. I wasn't even touching any button this time, and the horn's back. Mostly the Mississippi River, UP, stay west, CNX, stay east. Yeah. A few exceptions. They're all in Chicago. Gotcha. But what's up with that one single BNSF line that goes to Atlanta? It's just, when you look at their coverage map, it just looks funny. I mean, there's not a port in Atlanta. Money? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Violated all the time, giving Reese good comebacks and one-liners for 75%. There you go. That's not too bad. God, thank God I don't have to work early in the morning. That is another very frustrating thing about this game. You can't save in the middle of something. If there's no option for me to save this. I either have to finish it, or if I exit out of it and go to bed, the next time I come back to this, I have to start all over again. Not a port, that's why they have it, so they can haul everything themselves from the port at Long Beach to Atlanta. Gotcha. Rather than sharing shipping revenue with an Eastern line. That makes sense. Well, doesn't that mean it gets to Atlanta quicker too? Because they don't have to stop and switch the cars to another line? Should have used that watching this ad of the lady blowing on the dice. So nice. Oh, the Super... Yeah. God, I haven't watched Super Troopers in so long. Not really. It all takes... Yeah, that's true. It takes forever. But rail is so much more fuel efficient compared to a truck. Car ramrod. Ramrod. The company my mother works for is They fluctuate a lot, but right now they're going more towards rail for their shipping because it's more efficient for them. Rail is far more fuel efficient when when compared to trucks. Yeah. That's why I always find it funny when you see I can't remember what the specific name for the car is, but the car that actually hauls trucks, the trailers for 18-wheelers. It's like, you got 30 trucks on your train versus I'm not, not the containers, not intermodal, just actual truck trailers. I can't remember what the name of that specific car is. Say car ramrod. Say car ramrod. Oh, come on, you didn't say it. Oops. Let off a little bit here. Unit 23, come in. Unit 23. I will admit, I always did want to put a bunch of Super Troopers, like alerts or sound effects or something in my stream, but I just got to thinking, one, I don't ever hardly, it's very rare that I play as a trooper. And number two, there comes the horn again. I just feel like it would be too cliche. You know? Oh, going the wrong way. No, not at all. I may consider it. I may consider it then. Make it a high pickle count. You're getting comfortable, you can let the speed creep up a little bit at a time. I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I'll let it go up a little bit at the rate it's going up now. So it looks like it's starting to creep up just a little bit. Because I don't know what the grade is like going for. I don't know if it starts to level out or if it gets bad again. Is the horn stuck on one of these? Yeah, give me a liter of cola. Oh, I'm slowing down again. I thought I was picking up a little speed. We'll let off the dynamic a little bit. Do we sell a liter of cola? Think you should let off the brake meow? Probably, but I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to, right, meow? I finally might be halfway, thanks to Jason, starting to figure this out. Right, meow. As I sit here and eat my peanuts. Right, meow. Would forgive me. Oh, I know, Donnie. Did you watch the second Super Troopers, though? It was terrible. It was so bad. RL releasing a minimum reduction can cause stuck brakes. Doubt that's modeled into the games. There shouldn't be any problem with releasing minimum. I'm almost afraid to, though. We'll see what... I'm still at a low speed, so let's see what happens. We'll pull the minimum off. I'll keep my finger on the dynamic, though. bit more dynamic. Disappointed in it. Such a crappy storyline. Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, bail off. It seemed to me, in my eyes, it looked like it was picking up speed a little quick there. Very important, right. Like I said, that's just one of the frustrating things, is the game doesn't teach you this stuff. Did not buy the DVD, had the first DVD when... So, funny trick, Donnie, if you have NordVPN... exclamation point Nord in the chat, and you have Disney Plus, you can watch both Super Troopers movies on Disney Plus with a VPN if you switch to Canada or England. FYI. Jason, you should actually get this and make some tutorial videos for YouTube with this. I'm just saying. You don't give money to Disney? I love Disney Plus, man. Speaking of, oh crap, I completely forgot to watch the latest episode of Andor. Oh crap. Now I'm going to be behind. Whoops. I'll try and watch it tomorrow before I go to work. Sets the brake on the cars and engines. It's undesirable to set the brakes on the engines in this manner. It's important to bail off. You want to see the movies with Little Tree Guy. Oh, you're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Space Dudes of Intergalactic Magic. Dude, Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the best of the Marvel movies. They're the most fun. They have the best soundtrack. Or how the independent brakes will slide the wheels. Okay. So you're saying it's actually possible to lock up a train, lock up the brakes on a train? That would have to be scary. That could be corny funny when I don't think about it. Just be natural, right? Right? God, that would be scary to be sliding like that. Only 8 miles to go, guys. Galaxy Space 2, same thing to me. Gotcha. It's more advanced train handling. The independent brakes and slack. If you're stretched out, you don't want the head end. All of a sudden slow down. You have cars run in on the engine. That is modeled into the game because I don't remember exactly what was happening, but it was a downhill grade at some point, and I think I stopped too fast or tried to bring the train to a halt too fast because it derailed. Something derailed behind me. it doesn't really model the derailments. It just pops up on your screen, derailed, and fails you. Pop a car off the road. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's happened to me in this game. So that is modeled in. We're making it now, guys. We're making it now. There's a bunch of loads behind some empties. It'll pop the empties out, right? Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense because they would be so much heavier than the empty cars. There's a very small rail yard in my town. I may need to go spend some time down there poking around. Maybe I can learn something just by watching. Probably not, but maybe I get some cool pictures out of it, right? Might get some cool pictures or some cool video out of it. One time we were playing and I was watching from the prison, so you'd come down and pick someone up for your LS station. Big lag time from stream to IRL server time. Sometimes there's some lag. A lot of times as a stream goes on, the gap in real time from real time to what you see gets worse and worse and worse. Plus, when you don't bail off the end, the dynamics cut out, as you see, would drastically change the train handling characteristics. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it's always recommended to refresh your stream every so often, and that goes for both YouTube and Twitch, by the way. So you coming? I'm just cut my car. Hey, that must be a Walmart distribution center. Yeah, it's just kind of the natural way live streams do. There comes the horn again. Or crap, yeah, it could be Amazon, yeah. I just ordered Newegg, had a good deal on some decent little floating shelves. Ordered 2 packs of them for my office. And I just ordered 2 packs of acoustic foam, so I'm going to try and get that up. Also make stretch braking more difficult, which is the most reliable way of stopping accurately. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to give my office some of the acoustic foam treatment. I only ordered 2 packs, which is 24 panels. That should do what I want to do. They're all going to go behind me, though. You probably won't see them where I'm going to put them. Next year, get back in SB. Just don't have the time. I'll take up server spot for someone who wants to RP. I mean, you wouldn't be taking up a spot, Donnie. Because, I mean, we don't have a limited amount of spots, you know? So, I mean, when applications open back up in the next week or so, go ahead and apply. Even if you can't commit, just try to commit yourself to 1 day a week or 1 day a month, you know? I have, yeah, I've changed a little bit, Donnie. I could put the front steps within inches of where... Oh, really? Wow. That's awesome. Not me. So we're holding pretty good now. I'm afraid to take my eye off of it. Because I'm back at 100%. I'm back at 100% dynamic again. And it's still very slowly. Dang it, Jason. You go make your bed. And I'm at the minimum for automatic braking, and I'm still very slowly increasing in speed. See, I'm getting a little bit faster than what I want to comfortably do. So do I need to add just a little bit more dynamic? I don't want to make people have to reach out to me because I reached the idle limit. I don't want to make it... Go, gotcha. Just be a fan, watch it. Gotta hook me on. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true, Donnie. I appreciate that, man. I mean, that makes me feel good that people have found the community and that they enjoy it just from finding my videos on YouTube or on TikTok, or even some people that have found me on Twitch, you know? Game needs more granular controls. Yes, it does. Agreed. I'm climbing again. I think if I had one of those train controllers, which they do make, and it's compatible with this game, I think you could probably be more gradual with that. Ah, come on. Stop it. Okay, now I'm going back down. Once I get in, met so many nice, genuine people. Hope SRP stays around for a long time. Great place. Have no... Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you, man. It's definitely a fun community. There's a lot of cool people there. I mean, I've been there for a long time, since it started. Jason was there. He's not there now, but he's one of the founding members of it. Alright, I'm kind of backing off now. So I'm gonna let it hit 20. I'm gonna get down to 20 miles an hour, and then we'll go back to minimum. Well, there's one notch for release, a notch for minimum. Then there's the service zone, then a notch for full, notch for... So what is suppression? I don't know what suppression is, Jason. Very, very... Yeah, there's very, very little drama. Oh, I have to go to full release and then back to minimum. Is that right? Suppression will take the brake pipe down to 0 in a controlled manner. Emergency takes it down to 0 all at once. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I didn't know what suppression was. Yeah, full release, back to minimum. All freight cars and increase air pressure will trigger a full release. Okay, gotcha. Rains, dude, hell and ice. Yeah, Rains is great. A lady, modern day pimp. Rains has got coronavirus right now. He's not been feeling good at all. He has not been feeling well at all. He's stuck fighting the Rona. Oops, wrong one. Hopefully he's getting better. I haven't talked to him in a couple days. I need to reach out to him and yell at him. Pokemon showings he does, yeah, it is pretty cool. RC's a 17 psi from one side of the brake valve to the other. Trigger. Oh, okay. Propagate through the entire train. Gotcha. Yeah, I got the bail this time. I was a little delayed, but see what's funny? You look. Oh, I guess it is a bit of a grade. Okay. From inside the train, it doesn't even look like you're on a grade. Yeah, it's way. I don't think I could do this in real life. It's way too complicated. But hopefully I'm learning and I can get better at this downhill grade stuff, because that's what I kept failing on. You hear an engine cut away from some cars, you'll hear air blow. Every car pretty aggressively. Also hit a bear. Oh, okay. Every curve and bump in the grade, and probably even have a train handling template. Okay. I went the wrong way again. So every now and then when I'm sitting at a crossing and a train comes by, and you hear one car that's just got an ungodly amount of hissing coming from it as it's going by. Something's wrong with that car, right? Way to pre-program all the brakes. Huh. Oh, okay. Trained how to tackle a specific piece of territory. Okay. Or squealing. I'm assuming a lot of the squealing is from flat spot wheels with flat spots on them. It's just leaking out of the brake pipe. Gotcha. You hear a lot of that metal on metal, like a ting sound. Or, well, no, a better way to describe it is when that specific car goes by, the ground feels like it's shaking, like a thud, 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 thud. I'm assuming that's a flat spot on the wheel. Stuck brakes or curve. Okay, okay. Flange hitting the curve causes squealing. Got it. Okay. That's the flat spot sound. Gotcha. It's kind of a scary sound, to be honest with you. Because, I don't know, I always kind of look up like, is there a train car coming at me? Pretty sure it's from the pennies. Yeah, the pennies get stuck to the wheel. Dragging brakes and making wheels slide, yeah. No, it's the pennies. Yeah, it's like gum on your shoe. Wow. I'll allow it. Okay. Oops. I remembered to bail off. Look at there. Oh, we're at only a 0.5. So at this point, because I have no idea what the grade is from here, should I just let the dynamic off completely now? Or just stay in it? Just keep an eye on the grade and leave it where it's at. We'll let it off. I'll just keep an eye on it. If the speed keeps dropping, come off dynamic as required. Okay, okay. I see the grade just increased again. So I'm going to leave automatic off right now. And if it starts increasing, whoops. So just keep using the dynamic for now. Only job I can find to work with my internship schedule for school. Oh, just a janitor at a middle school. I think gum should be illegal. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Donnie. You know, I don't sometimes I do jokingly, but I don't mean it, but I really don't put anybody down for the job that they have or job that they decide to work, you know? Like me, shoot, I went back to retail after a banking job, you know what I mean? Oh, gum out of carpet. You want to know a trick to getting gum out of carpet, Donnie? I got a pretty good trick for you. I don't know if they'll allow you to do it, but it works. Especially after going into social work, yeah. You have a better trick? I don't know, man. I don't know. This one works pretty good. Take a can of compressed air that you use to like blow out your computer and stuff, and make sure you wear gloves. But hold it upside down and spray the gum with it. It'll freeze the gum, and then you just pop it up off the carpet. Gum out. It's basically what happens when you turn a can of air upside down. We're talking about the same thing. Nice. Great minds think alike. One territory I had was rather interesting. Hogbacks leading to a 3% grade down to the Red River Valley. Got to go through the hogbacks. Head end and heavy dynamics. Rear DQ shoving the shit out of the train. The speed limit was 50. At 40, I'd set minimum reduction. At 45, I'd increase to 12 pound. Then as the rear end came over, I'd start reducing the DPU to idle. I'd hold 50 miles an hour on the... Oh, really? Wow. Just buy a gum out. Then come over the bridge at the bottom. I'd come out of the dynamics, pick up DPU with the head end. Power keeper. Wow, that's cool, man. So IRL, can you control each locomotive individually? Because in this you can't. I mean, you can turn the distributed power off, but I don't know if it's built in. I'm bailing off. Why isn't it? Oh, it's just what it's doing. Control each set of locomotives. Okay. Oh, not independent. Crap, wrong button. So I'll link to one locomotive in each set, and the other locomotives will be connected by MU cable. Okay. See, I don't think you can do that in this, as far as I can tell. Oh, shoot. I need to start stopping. I'm going to pass my point. I didn't even realize how close I was to the... Oh, I'm not slowing down fast enough. I'm going to fail this again. I'm going to go right past that red signal. Probably not. Setting a fence and running the rear. Oh, it gets complex. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I'll let off the independent, let off the dynamic. Probably too much there. Yep, too much. Too much. Oh, that's not a stop. It says go via that location. I do have to stop for the red signal, though. Too late now, yeah. Oh, I meant to go set up. Oh, see that bump? I also hate sporting events, popcorn and soda all over. Yeah, dude. It wasn't even a stop, but I do have a red signal coming up, so. All right, I got 3 miles. Oh, and there's a green. Lovely. I think I messed this up. You want to see it through to the end? Oh, I'll probably screw it up somehow, Jason. So, is there ever a situation, or is it even possible to throw the train in reverse and go full throttle? Yeah, right. Don't screw it up in the final 3 miles. I would assume that would just derail the train. At least the bleachers are power driven. Plug in a controller, push. Oh, nice. That's cool, Donnie. Let's say, yeah, that would save your back. If you want to go backwards. I didn't know if that would just be a sudden. You know, you're going forward 15 miles an hour, just hit your reverser and throw it in a notch 8. Yeah, reverse thrusters. Yep. Just like that. Gotta have those reverse thrusters. When moving forward, moving the reverser to the reverse, break all sorts of things. Gotcha. Kind of figured. These, I'm going to assume, this is just an assumption, that these things are not cheap. And probably not cheap to maintain. Wouldn't go backwards, and it would make tremendous noise. Yeah. Flags up, reverse thrusters on. About 2.5 million each. Is their usage measured? Is it like a tractor and it's measured in hours, or is it like a truck and measured in miles? How do they keep track of their usage? I would assume by hours, yeah. Although I don't know how accurate that would be, because, I mean, locomotives just sit, I mean, you'll see them sit idling for hours and hours and hours, which, I mean, I guess that adds to the wear and tear. But like, how much of a pain in the butt is it to change the oil on one of these things? Or do they even change the oil in them? Does it just burn off and they just add more every so often? Lawnmower has an hour meter? Yeah. For billing, they use what's called horsepower hours. For maintenance, oh, it's on a schedule. Okay. Each engine has a daily inspection card at mechanical forces review. Okay. How many gallons of oil? 120. 500 gallons of oil. Jeez. Do they use Mobil 1 full synthetic? That's what I use in my car. I use Mobil 1 full synthetic. Yes, it makes the oil changes a little bit more expensive, but that's what I use. The VGG channel is cool videos. I've seen a couple videos of locomotives starting it. It's weird to me to see that because they start up and start running a lot quicker than what I thought they would. I thought it would take a while to get the engine to crank because it's so big. No, I mean I've seen it where they jump in, they hit the switches on the inside, they go prime it, fire it up. 2 seconds later, they're driving down the track. But there was one video that I watched once where they had done a cold start though, and it took about 5 minutes to get it started. And man, it was pouring the black smoke. A little low, need to add some oil. Grabs a 5-gallon bucket of oil and dumps it in. There, it's a little low. Let's throw 5 gallons in it. One time I had to deal with the oils. One time we had a lock traction motor that would just slide. I had to lube the rail to protect the rail as the engine went on. Okay. Mechanics ran out of lube the first quarter mile, so we started using engine oil on the rail. Oh, gotcha. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. They're just pulling oil out of the engine. Huh. Yeah, look, I'm on track 3. The rear of the train's still on track. This is a long train. How long is this one? That's 95 cars. See, to me, that's not that long. There's trains that are much longer than that running across the U.S. Took the engine out of service for safety hazard due to spilled oil. Yeah. Oops, wrong way. Wrong way again. Under 2 miles, that's right. We might make it, Jason. We might make it. Missed to use Rotel T5, my 72 Caddy. It's got all the dinosaurs, vitamins, and zinc that you need. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I use Mobil 1 full synthetic in my cars. Like I said, it's a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like Mobil 1's the chief of synthetic oils. I don't know. I mean, there's no fact to back that up anywhere. That's what I've been using for a long, long time. This trip will get flagged on an auto download. You'll be in the manager's office to explain yourself by morning. Right, that where it ran away, it, what, 55, 56 miles an hour coming down that hill? He's funny, watch him sometime. Might not like all the cars he rescued. He's a funny dude. Okay. You don't believe in synthetic? I mean, I like all natural, but, you know, synthetic gets the job done. The owner's manual of my car requires synthetic. It's a turbo car. Most turbo cars the manufacturer will recommend or require synthetic, so That's a decertifiable event. Well, damn. I've lost my train license, guys. Jason has yanked my train license. He is pulling me into the office after this. You want the cheap stuff? Yeah, but I can go twice as long on an oil change with full synthetic. Hey, we're in another yard. There's another one there. Oh, we're going way down here. Okay. Second offense, license gone for 18 months. Wow. Conventional. Oh, really, Donnie? Interesting. Okay. Nah, my manual says synthetic for my Nissan. Third offense, Federal Railroad Administration says you're done. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I thought the NTSB just handled all that. Or, yeah, NTSB. I pull off dynamic now. Going uphill. Chevy Cruze Dexos synthetic. Oh, you said synthetic optional. Gotcha. Oh, they only care if passengers die. Okay. Interesting. Gotcha. I guess NHTSA doesn't have anything to do with railroads at all, do they? National Highway Traffic Safety Administration? Or do they? FRA is the main governing organization. Nope, okay. So they keep it separate. Gotcha. Here's a question for you, Jason. Why don't all railroads use the same type of signals? I have noticed, at least in this game, I have noticed that approach medium on BNSF. Yeah, I've noticed that the signals, like with some of the areas for Norfolk Southern on here, it'll be the way the three lights are shaped, like straight up and down, angled, or horizontal. Whereas others are just colored lights. Jiffy Lube tried telling me it was required. I said, no, it's not. I said, put a note saying decline manufacturer recommended oil. Turn the page when it says synthetic is optional. Oh, gotcha. Everyone had their own way 200 years ago and they're too stubborn to change. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. They're just too stubborn to change. Different aspects, but the indications are the same. So technically an engineer should be able to tell what the signals are. No matter where they would be in the country, they would understand what they were. That's another thing, speaking of signals, that's another thing that I find off-putting about this game too. Like, you can see in the upper right-hand corner that it's telling me what the signal is, right? So I have time to prepare if I have to stop. Whereas in real life, that signal may be around a turn, and you're not going to see it until you're coming around the turn, so you don't have time to stop before you hit the signal. This game, if you go an inch past a red signal, it fails you immediately. So in real life, if you roll a little bit past a signal because you just simply did, how does that work in real life? Flashing yellow, advanced approach medium, reduce speed to 40, preparing to stop at second signal. Now I live back in Idaho, if I do move in, just do my own oil changes, have a concrete driveway instead of asphalt. Oh, gotcha, yeah, Donnie. Solid yellow approach, reduce speed 30, prepare to stop at next signal. Oh, really? Are you serious? So that is realistic then. But I mean, like I said, how do you prepare? You know, you're in the middle of the mountains and you're coming around a turn. I mean, how do you know? I mean, what if it's just physically impossible to stop the train? Two different types of signals? Yeah, definitely, Donnie. Oh, I've changed oil on all kinds of surfaces. See, I'm getting old now. I'm old, Donnie, so I have to pay somebody to do all that stuff. I used to do it all myself, but not anymore. I'm just old. Like, I don't even mow my own yard anymore. I pay somebody to do it. It's like once you get to a certain age, you're like, screw it. I'm not doing this anymore. Absolute signals have no number plate, and you absolutely stop. Intermediate signals have a number plate, and you can pass them at a restricted speed. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. Look at all the freight. Oh, there we go. I'm assuming IRL San Bernardino's a busy yard. Worst case, get out and look or call dispatcher and tell them you can't see the signal. Gotcha. Short of that, creep around the bend at 1 mile an hour. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't realize it just went to a downgrade. I don't know, never been there. Can't pay someone to have ramps, comfy creeper. Yeah, there you go. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing it yourself. You get some enjoyment and satisfaction, but I just getting to that age, man, you know. I don't want to sit here and say that I'm getting lazy, but it's not really lazy. It's just got other things I'd rather be doing. I slowed down too much, dang it. Dang it! Solid. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Jason. Gotcha. I'm just gonna let gravity take me in. Just gonna let the gravity take me in. I feel like I got something stuck in my throat. I appreciate all the help, Jason. I hope that I can remember it the next time I have a route with an extreme downgrade. Up and rough, I wasn't in a hurry, used the wrong bolts for the timing gear. Ooh, that's not good. Snap off the end again. Wow, that sucks. That's not all. It's okay, gotcha. This trip he had a diverging clear, which is a red over green. I remember seeing that, yeah. Mr. Gug, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I am R Smoking Joe. I'm normally a GTA 5 roleplay streamer. The server was a little slow tonight on action, so I decided to switch it up and drive a train. Through the turn. Okay. Clear signal to take the diverging route. Okay, gotcha. Bail off and stretch the brake. I fucked up again. No, I didn't. Creep it. We made it. Oh my gosh, look at how we hit almost 60 miles an hour coming down that hill. Broke it. Might as well put in new lifters, push rods, power cam, all torn apart. There you go, Donnie. That sounds good. I mean, overall, stayed a little under the speed limit, but you had 3 spots. Jeez, man. Yeah, this is not going on YouTube. There were some embarrassing moments here. Jason, dude, I owe you, man. There's no way because this is the 3rd or 4th time that I've tried this one. I kept failing before, and I thought there when I was getting close to 60 miles an hour I was going to fail it, but